through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense will get the first swing today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Fafita. Throws to the tight end. Along the sideline, but it's incomplete. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Williams.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Defense is coming after him. He stays alive. Both run tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So USF's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Second down play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Johnson. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on a first down. The Bulls pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Nimrod. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Come to the line for second down and very short now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Bulls are in the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, South Florida, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
South Florida, 7, Alabama, 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Makes the catch. It's Meadows. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The completion makes it second down. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Fafita. Catch made by the tight end. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years.
Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The USF offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs from this offense.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Short connection to the tight end here. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Here's the second down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. 1st and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Early on, it's a fun battle on the way to the national championship deadlock at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Toss play to the outside. He finds some space. He's in the clear. Great move in the open field. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown. Bam. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Nimrod. They bring it down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Grab down the middle. It's Nimrod. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Nimrod. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On the ground, it's Johnson. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. He makes the catch. Touchdown. Bills. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He dumps it off to the tight end. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, get closer to midfield. The Bulls have first and 10 here. They'll run it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Pass rush closing in. Pass pop, can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, USF.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And here's the handoff, running with purpose.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Takes the handoff again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the second time. fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. To be brought down, but a penalty marker was on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Holding, receiving team.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll go with the ground game there. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Bringing pressure. Swarmed to the pass rush. A sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The sure hands. It's Adams.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his foot down. Great job here by the D.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion sets up a second down play. The shotgun running play call. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Bulls moving quickly down the field here. Give it to the big fullback here. Got the first down and